Everyone, I'm back with the final NBA positional tier list video. Of course, it's centers. Um, if they're here, that means that they play more than 20 minutes a game. I would say percentage wise, if they play the center position, then they should be on this video, but it's probably wrong by now because it has changed a decent amount. Um, but if they're not here, if they play 20 plus minutes, they should be in the other tier list videos. So check those out if you want to. But I think we should go ahead and get into it. Starting with Al Horford. He's having a little bit better season than a lot of people are giving him credit for. He's still serviceable center, power forward, whatever you want to call him. I was just like 8 points, 7 rebounds. I think he still shoots like 40% from the field. I mean, from three, my bad. Um, Also, I do not know every stat by heart, so I will be looking at my phone sometimes, but I'm not going to base my entire opinion upon a stat. I do watch basketball, a lot of it. I watch all the highlights, try to tune into every game I possibly can while it's live too. So, Horford. Also, I'm going to read off stats for y'all too. Yeah, 8, 7, 3 assists, 49 from the field, 41 from three. That's pretty good. That's for his age and everything. That's not F worthy. He still is good for the team. Um, Sengun, that one's tough. Sengun's probably A. I like the Rockets a lot. Love watching Sengun. I think he's averaging 21 points a game. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, 21 and a half, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. If he gets that three ball up, I don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, 53 and a half from field. He's improved a lot. He could be most improved player, but I still probably would give it to Jalen Johnson, to be honest. Um, Possibly. That that is something you could argue about. Um, Next up, AD. AD's S. His defense is really good, of course. I'm not sure actually what he's averaging completely. Yeah, I feel 25 points, 12 rebounds, about 4 assists. Um, his three is around what he usually averages. Good from the field, 55 and a half. The Lakers aren't winning much. Um, but around playoff time, they'll probably still make the play in and then make the playoffs. So I give him an S. Next up's Bam, top five for defensive player of the year, in my opinion. He's doing really well. Arguably his best season so far with the Heat. Um, Jimmy Butler's been hurt a decent amount. Probably won't be able to win any awards, so I'm good with him being an S tier for sure. Um, Biombo. Uh, I, Biombo's tough because he actually did pretty well when he was with the Grizzlies. He's not with them anymore. That's one reason I said I don't know if all these guys should be here. But he played pretty well. He filled Steven Adams' position decent, um, but he's not. I'd still rather have Al Horford over him. He was good on defense. Right now, he's gonna be an F for me though. Um, Rick Lopez. He's been down a little bit, which of course is going to happen with the offense coming in from Dame. Uh, 12.7 points. His three is only at 33, so it's down, like they said, points down from last year, but it was crazy that he averaged 16, 2022. Um, yeah, he's still a good defender. 2.9 blocks is really crazy. Um, that's one. If he was still averaging the same amount of points as last year, he would definitely be an A. He's just not. He's getting up there in age, but he still finds a way to be a good center for how old he is. Chet. I take Chet over him for sure. Chet. It's hard. I am a big Thunder fan. But with what Wemby's been doing, it's kind of hard to argue who really should be the rookie of the year. Um, it's really hard because I watch Chad every second. He's on the floor. Wemby I watch a ton. I'm just not gonna get in that argument right now. When I have a video, I will. But he might have to be my rookie of the year. Just because I really pay attention to him and how much he really helps out the Thunder is absolutely insane. Um, his numbers are pretty dang good. He's super efficient for a rookie. So he's definitely an A. Clint Capella. For you Hawks fans, I kind of want y'all to move on from him. I think that's loud. Who's slamming doors? Um, averaging 11 and 10. He's so Clint. He's gonna average over 10 rebounds, 1.7 blocks. I could put him at B, maybe. I'm gonna have him at C right now. Um, just hear me out. Just hear me out. I'll be watching him move him up to B though. Next is Daniel Gafford. Um, I don't watch the Wizards a ton. I do watch them as much as I can. 10 points, 7.5 rebounds. I do like Gafford a lot. Um, 2 blocks too. He's also probably a C. That's why I'm also thinking about moving Clint up, but right now he's still staying. Yeah, I give Gafford a C. Saric, he fits really well with the Warriors. I was sad when he left the Thunder because I didn't think he showed all that he could. 10.5 points, 5.7 rebounds, 48 from the field, 40 from three. He does what he needs to. He's having his best season since he got hurt. Um, he's helped them out a lot, but I'll give him a C for right now. Yeah, I'll give him a C. That's actually really hard. Something's going up for right now. Um, Aiton's disappointing this year. Um, I know he's averaging like almost 11 rebounds, 13 points, 55 from the field. He's not doing horrible, but his defense really needs to improve if he's gonna be that big, that center that everyone thought he was gonna be. Um, I just can't put him up there as B. He doesn't really impact them on the winning side. I think he could. He has a lot of potential. It's just if he really wants it or not, honestly. Derek Lively. Uh, in some ways, I kind of wish the Thunder had him, then trade him away. But I also really like Cason Wallace. So Lively's probably a C also. I mean, nine points, 8 rebounds, 73.5 from the field. I know he's a lob guy. Passes it to him, he'll dunk it. But also know sometimes he might try to stretch out the 3 point line. Um, Also, sorry about my lips are the most chapped thing ever. With this horrible weather going on, so I apologize a lot for my lips. I'm sorry. I'm also having to do this. I just really needed to. It was getting bad. It really hurts. So sorry if my lips are super red. It's just they're super chapped, even though I put a lot of chapstick on. back on topic. Sabonis. Sabonis is an A also. I could move him up. I could move him up as one problem. That is hard. Man, I can't. He's doing way better than a lot of people give him credit for. He needs to make the All Star team. He's on a good Kings team as well. They're winning. He deserves it. Goga's filled in Wendell when Wendell's been out. He's been a good starter. But would I take him over any of the guys in C? Probably not. I would take him over Biombo though. Hartenstein. Hartenstein, my bad. He's been doing very well with Mitchell Robinson being out. Um, I think Mitchell Robinson still should play above him when he gets out, gets back. His rebounding's been great. His defense has been good too. It's to the point if he like keeps playing this way, I could see him going up to a B. Um, maybe, probably not. But he's really filled that role as good as anyone could have hoped for. Zubac. Zubac's probably a C. He's a good C is the thing. Because they were winning too, and he is great for that Clippers team. Um, him and Harden work well together. It's just hard to, man. It's hard to have honestly him and Aiton and Hardenstein. Same with these guys. Like I would take him over all three of them, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. Pirtle. Pirtle's also probably a C. Um, I don't know what the Raptors are gonna do with him. He's been the same player for a while. Average is about the same. It's been the same for about 4 or 5 years. Um, he's still a good center though. He's still a pretty good center. Jalen Duren. I feel like Jalen Duren. I want to see what he would do on a winning team. I just don't. I just don't know. It's hard to tell because I could put him up in B. He's also ahead. Like he's. I could put him up in B, but I don't know. I'll have him in C right now. Next up, Jaren Jackson. His three's been horrible, hasn't it? It's actually getting a little bit better. It's at 34, but it's still not good. For a big that's supposed to be good at threes. He still fouls a decent amount, averages 3.5. It's down by point 0.1 from last year. 1.7 blocks. That's also down. It's hard for me to have him so high, but he definitely is A. Um, a lot of people thought he was gonna make the jump to that S, B, but that's what I heard. But he's a A. Jared Allen's a B. The Cavs are 4 seed. Uh, he's a good defender. He's averaging. But the thing is, he's averaging 1 block, even though you know him for blocking the big name guys. But he hasn't really been showing that too much this year. He's doing a little bit better, I'd say, than last year. He's also been more of a playmaker. Um, I think B is good for him. I would take him over Capella more days than not. Embiid, he's I'm just playing. Funny joke. Embiid is Embiid. He's having a heck of a year. I don't even need to show his stats or talk about him. He's averaging like 34 points. That dude, he's something else. Valanciunas, he's so he does not play good against Jokic. He's an odd player to me. He's inconsistent. Sometimes I don't really know why. He's playing less and less minutes. His three ball's been alright. His defense been up a little bit, just his numbers, but would I take him? I take him over most of these guys, but I don't know. But he right now he's in C. Nurkic, man, I'm not the biggest fan of Nurk. He's not that efficient for a big. Yeah, I can get boards and stuff, but his defense isn't the best. I would take most of these other guys over him. I feel like if the Suns had Jalen Duren, wow. Um, Dang, it's hard. Some of these guys might end up moving down to D. We'll see though. Kelly Olynyk, yeah, he hasn't had the best year. I honestly thought they would trade him by now. Yeah, his playmaking's been pretty good. That's what really has been making him stay where he's at. Um, his field goals are good. His field goal percentage. That's one problem. I think D is probably good. Yeah, I'd say D. Kevon Looney. Everyone was hyping him up so much this season, coming in the year after what he did in the playoffs and everything, and the way he was looking. Um, I wasn't buying it. He's a D tier center. Porzingis, that dude could be. He's playing really well. For the Celtics, if they didn't have all the stars, I don't even know what he would be doing because there's just so many points to go around. He's averaging 19. His three's been down, which is one thing. Same with Jaren Jackson. They're averaging about around the same 3 point percentage. Um, but he's also inconsistent. They relate a decent amount with that. But he is an A. Mark Williams. Yeah, he's a C. I really like Mark Williams. I hope that Charlotte gets better and stuff. I want to see him with real good players. Loved him coming into the draft. He's averaging 10 boards, 13 points a game. Efficiency's even gone up. I really enjoy watching him play. He's kind of like Jalen Duren a little bit. I still would take Duren over him. He's a good alley oop threat, kind of like Derek Lively. Mitchell Robinson, loves defense. It's funny how watching this dude play during the summer because he'll be launching those threes, doing combos, everything. Uh, but he plays a complete opposite in the NBA, which I know that's what they ask him to do, and he want to be the best at doing combo moves. Just it's just funny to watch. Next up is Miles Turner. I'm so excited to watch Miles Turner and Siakam play together. That's pretty cool. That Siakam said he had him on his number two on his list for people he wants to play with. I do think that their game fits pretty well together. He's an A, man. He's had a good year. He's been pretty dang consistent. I do think sometimes he doesn't get enough boards, but you could say the same thing about Chet, honestly. Same thing about Porzingis. Honestly, all those guys aren't the best rebounders. Really, like that's actually funny. All those guys in A aren't the best center rebounders. Nas Reed just had a game. Nas Reed, I really enjoy watching Nas Reed. I really didn't know what type of player he was going to be in the NBA coming in out of LSU. I had no clue. Um, but that dude can shoot. He is the perfect backup. Some teams he could even start for. Love him. It's crazy that a backup is literally at B, but man, I would. That if he just started, I know. I know y'all are gonna get mad at me for that. I might have to move some guys up to B, and some down to the D. So we're just keep it odd. Don't. This isn't the last. This isn't the final product. Nick Claxton's a B. I've really not heard much about Claxton besides when I watch him. A lot of people don't talk. It's funny he's shooting 100% from three. It's because he only made one. He's 1 for 1. 12 and 10. He's a he's a good defender. 2.3. That's why he's up there. Um, I think it's perfect. B is perfect for him. Nick Richards. He's probably a D also. He's a decent backup. He's efficient. Just catch lobs, dunk it. I take him over Biombo probably too. Biombo, that's also why he's just not on a team anymore. But I like I said, Biombo did good while he was on a team. Jokic, yeah. I just have to move these two guys up. They're not in an order. I'm not saying until I have a video about that who I think's in order. um, Vucevic, man, he's been. I heard the Warriors were one, and we'll see. He's just not efficient. It's kind of like Nurkic. I think he's better than Nurkic still. Sorry about that. I don't mean to right click. He's a C. I'm not gonna put him D. He's still a little bit better. I'd still take him over most of these guys. Half the guys maybe in C. I just don't feel like he cares enough really on the Bulls. I might be wrong about that, but he's been playing decent as of lately. Just sometimes he'll score 24, then he'll score 10. But isn't that with a lot of players? Chet's kind of like that too. Um, it's just Chet has a lot of points to go around on his team. A Kongwu, I love a Kongwu. Um, Chino Hills man, USC. It's just I really want the Hawks to move on so he can get his time to shine because and I know he's playing more like power forward and stuff. They're trying to get him to do that, but he's smaller. He's having 6'10", but sometimes I don't know if he's 6'10" really. Um, it's like it's hard because his stats aren't necessarily there, but it's just he doesn't get enough playing time. And if he did, I know he'd take over Clint Capella. That's why I'm also like, do I even want Capella right there? Would I put Reed down? I don't know. I want to keep Capella up there, but I really do think Kongwu should take a spot and they should just move on from Clint and trade him. Except Gobert. He's having a really good defensive season. Maybe not his I mean, it's 2.2 blocks, and that did go up, but it's just his impact. was crazy. He's an A. No. He barely makes the S. He barely makes the S. I still, I'm not the biggest Gobert fan. I'm really not, but he's still an S. He's still an S. I'll give it to him. Um, Next up we got we're on our final four. Walker Kessler, the guy that barely played for Team USA, man. He's lost his starting spot. They don't really even use a center. Markkanen's really their big. Um, Man, he's a D maybe. It's like I get he's a good defender and everything, like, but gosh, that's the one thing. Like the one reason I would put him in C. He'll be a C. He's a C, just because he's defending. Wendell Carter, he's a D. His efficiency's just not good. Um, I feel like the Magic do better when he's not on the floor, but his three ball is super good, but he's just so inconsistent. He gets like 4 and 17, but mostly four. Um, Gosh, his numbers are down and everything. I would, I think this is tough, man. There's so many in C, but it's just that's how it's got to be because I can't put him down here. And I feel bad for Horford because I honestly, Horford's more efficient. That's why like the Celtics don't have Wendell. They'd rather have Al Horford with the team that they have. But yeah, Tillman hasn't had a good season. Sorry, Tillman. It's just like you don't have Adams. Yambo's gone. You have your time, man, but it's just not working, man. At Collins, a lot of people had high hope for him this season, seeing him play next to Wemby, but it just really hasn't worked. Um, Dang, I can't find his stats. Did I? Whoa, what did Zach Collins? I say Zach. I said Zach Collins, right? Yeah, he's a C. He's a C on a bad Spurs team. Wemby. I feel like though they do play better when Trey Jones is the starting point guard. He needs to start. Is there too many guys in C? Because it's kind of hard for me to decide who to move down. I'm gonna probably keep it. I'm gonna keep it at this way. But whoever I think's better on the C, we're gonna have up here like a high C and then a low C. Um, Sarge moved down. Um, Man, you move up. Man, dude. And it's like, should I really have Mitchell Robinson? Because he's not even gonna play. Like, he might play at the end of the year. He could make it to the playoffs. It's like I feel bad for Mark Williams. Mark Williams at that point. And it's like Gobert could be down in A. I'm just telling you, because I'm not going to change this, but I'm just telling you who could be where if you're still watching this. I hope you are. So thank you if you are. Gobert could maybe be down in A. Miles Turner maybe in B. He's my last guy on this list on the A. B tier, who can move down? Maybe Nas Reed, maybe Capella. Um, D tier, Like you could literally switch these guys. I think it's just a Kongwo doesn't get enough minutes, and Yucca just does not get enough minutes. I'm so ready for them to trade Capella because he could be in this B tier if he plays the minutes he should and starts when he should. And him and Trey would work pretty well together. It's like him and Capella, Trey and Capella work good together. Pretty sure he's probably top 5 in alley oops. Conway maybe. Just Trey's a really good point guard for bigs. Maybe Sarge and D, maybe Pirtle and D, maybe Gafford. I don't. That Collins, maybe Wendell, maybe Mitch Robinson's not on this because he's not gonna play. Nurkic maybe could go up. Olenek maybe could go up. I feel like maybe he could go down. Nick Richards, Goga maybe could go down. But I'm gonna leave it here. I appreciate everyone for watching. Hope you have a great day. I'm gonna switch it. Thank you for watching so much. That is the last of the NBA positional tier list videos, but we'll have more tier list videos and NBA videos, basketball videos coming up. I'm gonna start streaming on this account. So it's gonna be like Fortnite, 2K, stuff like that. Hope you all have fun with it. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, week, year, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.